Hey there, YouTube. I've tried going on diets before and it never worked for me because I couldn't stick with it. As soon as you say diet, you know that it's only going to be a temporary change. It's only going to be until you get down that 5 pounds, that 10 pounds, that 50 pounds, however much it is you're trying to lose. You know that it's only going to be temporary, and then you can go back to eating the crap that you were eating before. You can go back to the Big Mac combos and eating Doritos and drinking regular pop. It doesn't work like that, though. I find that I've lost all my weight that I have lost so far and all the inches because I have made it a lifestyle change. It isn't all about the food. It's a mindset change. It's choosing water over drinking anything else. If you really are thirsty, you'll drink water. Water is so good for you. It helps lubricate your joints. It flushes things through. If you're taking vitamins, it helps flush that through. Personally, I'm low carbing, but that doesn't work for everybody. You have to find what works for you and make it your lifestyle. And exercise. That's not an option. You absolutely have to exercise at least 30 minutes a day, every day. And it's not easy. Yesterday it was wet, snowing, and raining, and miserable, and icky. And I still did my exercising. Today it's not so bad. It's still freezing cold and the sun is shining. But I'm going to get it done. I want to meet my goals. And nothing is going to stop me. And that's what makes this a lifestyle, not a diet. That's what keeps me on track. That's what keeps me motivated. That this is a lifestyle choice. I am choosing not to put garbage into my body anymore. I am choosing to use my life the way that God intended. He's given me so much of my life back since I've been doing this. It would just be a joke to give it all up now and gain all that weight back. I'm down 65 pounds. That's a lot. Now, I don't see it every day because I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but when I look at pictures of what I used to look like at my highest weight and what I look like now, I'm not even the same person. I've never seen my adult body this small. I don't think I've been this small since like grade 10, and I'm going to be 36 in August. Grade 10, I guess I would have been 15. That's when I started putting all my weight on. I had a whole bunch of stress and started eating to get rid of the heartburn. Well, then it turns out that it wasn't just the ice cream I was eating to get rid of the heartburn. Kind of started, well, I wouldn't say it started the sugar addiction necessarily, but it certainly fed into it. I've always picked carbohydrates. When I didn't know any better, I've always chosen that. Like even when I had a salad, I was heavy on the raw carrots because I love raw carrots. Looking back, they're so high in sugar, I couldn't figure out why I was eating healthy and couldn't lose any weight. Well, as soon as I eliminated carrots and a bunch of other high sugar veggies from my diet and started eating lots of broccoli and cauliflower and lots of mixed greens, cutting way back on the carbohydrates, and now that I've completely cut out wheat gluten from my life, I can't believe how much better I feel. My hands are smaller than they've ever been. When I got my first ring in grade 6, I think I would have been 12, my ring was a 6.5 and I could barely squeeze it on. Well, my hands are a size, I would say 4.5 or a 4 now. My wedding band is a size 5 and it's getting very loose on me to the point where I almost feel like it's going to fall off. When I got married 3 years ago, my wedding band was a size 7. It's already had to have been replaced once. I'm trying to hold off until I get closer to the goal so I don't have to replace it a third time. I just can't believe the changes in me. Just everything has changed. My shape is changing. My attitude is changing. What I'm eating and drinking is changing. I'm getting educated in so many different ways. All my friends on YouTube and Facebook teaching me so many things. I'm getting a bigger and better education than I ever got when I was in school. But like I said, you have to make it a lifestyle change. You can't make it temporary and expect the results to stick. You have to change your mind permanently too. It can't just be a diet change. You have to get it into your head, even if you have to force yourself to do the exercise for 30 minutes. Find something that works for you. Walking is the best exercise. It's not hard on your joints. It costs you nothing. You can do it anywhere. Okay, so it's raining out. Okay, so it's snowing out. You scrape off the car, you drive your butt over to the mall, and you just walk up and down the aisles of the mall. You do whatever you have to do to make it work. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need something that's going to make you feel guilty that you didn't show up after you paid them all that money. Just get your running shoes on, maybe a warm jacket if you need it, sunglasses, a baseball cap, your sunscreen, and get your butt out there. Do whatever you have to do to make this happen. That's what I tell myself every day. Time to get up, get going, do what you gotta do. It isn't an option anymore. You have to get the exercise in. And make sure you're drinking your water. I hate to harp on it, but that's what makes a difference for me. Whenever my weight loss slows down, it's because I slowed down on drinking the water. I keep water with me pretty much everywhere I go now. I pick water wherever I go. In the restaurants that we frequent, we go to the same ones basically all the time because I can stay within my eating plan. Going to these places, I've already told them I do not drink carbonated beverages anymore. I've learned that from Banded Wendy and a few other of my lap band patient friends on YouTube. I never thought about it before. You drink carbonated beverages, all that gas goes in your tummy and expands it. Well, all that does is make it so that you can eat more. Your tummy doesn't realize it's full. So you can fill it up and fill it up and fill it up, and eventually your stomach stays expanded, even when you're not drinking the pop. Since I've been drinking only water and barely any carbonated beverages, almost none, my appetite has decreased so much. I barely eat anything anymore. Now, I'm obviously making sure I'm getting enough calories to sustain my body, and I don't want to go too far the other way either. But just these little changes make such a big difference. What changes can you make in your life today?